Hey guys, it's Lizzie. Happy Easter! I love you guys so much, and I'm so happy and grateful that so many Catholics across the world, we got to physically participate in Holy Week this year. I'm so grateful for that, and in this video, I want to inspire you guys and share with you my fasting plan for the rest of 2021. So some background on what I mean by fasting and what all of this is going to involve. So 2 quick stories to explain why I'm doing this. So number 1, I recently did a talk on the 7 deadly sins about gluttony. It's up on my channel, so a lot of you have watched it. I learned through researching for the video that in the early church, Christians fasted every Wednesday and every Friday throughout the entire liturgical year. And this is ancient. It goes all the way back to the 1st century church. In the earliest Christian document outside of the Bible, the Didache, it talks about this Wednesday and Friday fast. Wednesday because that was the day that Jesus was betrayed, and Friday because that was the day that Jesus died. So at their time, the fast involved not eating any food or drinking any water until sunset, where you're able to eat a meal. So I personally don't do food deprivation fast. I made an entire video talking about it. So for the Wednesday and Friday fast, you can customize it however you want. And if you want to, you can do less food. But on my list, I include ways to fast that don't involve limiting food. So my huge pressing enthusiasm about the fast is that I just finished Fiat 90, which is a 3-month challenge that started at the beginning of January. It was a 90-day challenge, which involved so many things. We did food fasting, we gave up TV, movies, secular music, social media, desserts, alcohol. There were specific fasts on Wednesday and Friday. There was so much stuff involved in the challenge. So while in a lot of ways, I am relieved that the challenge is over because it's so intense. You constantly have a list of things that you're not doing or you are doing. It's just a very intense penitential practice. I loved the experience of giving up so many things. It made my ability to fight temptation so much stronger. I drew so much closer to God. It improved my relationships, strengthened my prayer life, increased my productivity towards work, just gave me so much more clarity and peace and excitement for life. So I do not want to give up the practice of giving up all of these things. So I decided I'm going to continue doing loads of parts of Fiat 90, but just every Wednesday and Friday. And I encourage you to do the same and pick some things off the list. Before we get further into the video, the whole idea of fasting, so as Catholics, we can offer up suffering and pain and inconvenience and discomfort as prayer requests for healing, for people's conversions into Catholicism, to grow closer to God. Any prayer requests you have about yourself or anyone in your life, you can offer up that suffering and discomfort as prayer requests. And so that's part of the penitential acts of fasting and giving things up. It's to make our prayers stronger and to eliminate distractions so that we can be better focused on God. So number 1, no secular music. So I might do no music totally on Wednesday and Friday, but bare bones is only Christian music. Number 2, no movies, TV, or secular YouTube. So you can watch Catholic YouTube, or no video games. Number 3, no social media. So obviously for me, since I do it for work, I can post, but I'm not allowed to scroll. Number 4, no desserts. And I actually decided that I'm only going to do desserts on Sunday since we're celebrating Jesus' resurrection, or on major feast days, or if there's a celebration, like it's someone's birthday or it's a holiday, they don't have desserts. But I just thought it would be so cool to only have sweets and desserts when it's like a huge Catholic celebration or you're celebrating someone in your life. But especially on Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm not gonna do desserts. So it's up to you how often you want to eat desserts. Number 5, no soda, no alcohol, no coffee. I decided that every Wednesday and Friday, I will only drink water. So no LaCroix, no oat milk, no almond milk, just drink straight up water. Number 6 involves the type of food you eat. So I recommend for most of you to either give up meat on Wednesday and Friday or go vegan on Wednesday and Friday. I'm already vegan. Since I'm already vegan, I decided I'm going to give up fake meat, fake cheese, and fake milk. So I can't have animal products that are veganized. So instead I just have to eat beans and rice and lentils and tofu. I can't have like fishless fillets and beefless beef and chow cheese and just eggs and oat milk and all of that. So I have to give up the fake animal products. Also, part of the Fiat 90 Exodus 90 rules is no snacking, so that can be part of Wednesday and Friday too. I personally don't snack anyways, so that's not really a big thing on my list. And so for you guys who are doing this, you can incorporate a fast that involves limiting the amount of food that you eat. So during Fiat and Exodus 90, I didn't participate in this, but a lot of people did one meal and then 2 snacks that don't equal 1 meal as part of the fast. Or you could do what the early church did, where 0 food until sunset. So you could incorporate that if you want. I personally don't do the food deprivation fast just because I have a history of disordered eating and I have bipolar disorder and I have to eat for my brain and my medication and all of that. So I personally don't involve the food deprivation type fast, but as you guys see, there's so many different options of what to fast from. Also on Wednesday and Friday, I'm going to add some things into my life. I'm going to go to adoration every Wednesday and Friday. I also am going to pray a rosary every Wednesday and Friday. So seemingly unrelated to this, but I thought why not just talk about this in this video? I might make a separate video about it. But I'm also going to take a legit Sabbath every Sunday. I have never done this before. I've never heard a homily about this. One of the girls in my Bible study does a Sabbath on Sunday. She's Catholic and grew up Catholic, but I've never really heard about it. So I've kind of been thinking about it for a few months because of my friend. I work constantly every single day, like 10, 12-hour work days. Every day. I don't take breaks. And so I thought it would be such a challenge, really hard, but amazing for my soul to do no work on Sunday. So what's part of this? No video editing, no video script writing. I decided that I will live stream on Sundays because it's honestly like hanging out with you guys who are my friends. So I feel like that's not work in the same way that other videos are work. I also am not going to work out on Sundays. I work out almost every single day. So I decided to not just take a spiritual rest from work, but also a physical rest from exercise. I thought that would just go together really well. And of course, if I'm taking the day off, I can just read, I can watch TV, I can do whatever I want. But I am going to spend extra time on Sundays reading theology, praying, and continuing to do the Father Mike Schmidt's Bible in a Year podcast reading plan. That has been the most beautiful, life-giving, passionate, amazing part of this year, reading through the Bible. I've loved it so much. If you haven't started the Bible in a year, it is not too late to start. You can just end it next April, or you can do double episodes for a couple months and get caught up. I'm behind, and so I've been doing double episodes to get caught up, and each episode is 18 or 20 minutes, so it's totally possible to go through it, to do 2 a day. The Wednesday and Friday fasting connection to our Christian family who lived in the early church just is so powerful to me because there was an extreme persecution culture going on where so many Christians were martyred, brutally murdered for their faith. A Christian named Tertullian living in the 2nd century said that the blood of the martyrs is the seed of the church. And so you can just think of the followers of Jesus, a few hundred people, the 12 apostles and Mary at Pentecost and the Holy Spirit coming down, and then thousands of people converting into Christianity. You just think of that beginning stage of the church, and now there are over 1 billion Catholics in the world. And the fact that this small group of people became so powerful, the Holy Spirit working through them, part of their culture throughout all of this was fasting every Wednesday and Friday. I just believe that self-control and sacrifice strengthened them so much. And so as modern Catholics today, we can also fast. You can choose from the list whatever you think will be most beneficial for you in your life, what will be most challenging and rejuvenating. I want all us Catholics today to be just as passionate and sacrificial and on fire and intense about our faith. And whatever type of fasting that you pick from the list and recommendations that I just gave, I just am so confident that God will work so strongly through that fasting and drawing you closer to Him and being a light to everyone in your life, and in His Spirit working powerfully through those prayer requests. I'm so excited for myself and for you guys for the Wednesday and Friday fast. Please comment below what you will choose to be doing every Wednesday and Friday. I think this is the most beautiful, amazing way to connect to the early church. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!